Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today on my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and we are going to start off the new year with a little bit of an inspiration collaboration. I was approached by Nikki with Nikki's Scrapbooking Adventures. She is new to YouTube and asked if I would mind doing a layout and participating with goals for 2022. Now, I kind of struggled with it a little bit. You know, I always want to support, but I struggled with the fact it was for goals because I don't usually have them, or if I do have them, I don't finish them. So I came up with my idea, and hopefully you're going to find it a little bit creative. So what I'm going to do today is do a layout. This is just a selfie I took at Christmas time when I was doing my Dottie About Flares design team, guest designing. I just did a selfie in front of the Christmas tree, and I thought this would be perfect. And then off camera, I just doodled some sketch bubbles. And what I'm going to do is just write about things that I think about wanting to make my goals, but I'm not committing to anything because, again, it's like I have things that are in my brain, but I don't, 365 days is pretty long. So I'm going to go ahead and scrapbook what I'm thinking of being my goals. So hopefully you can find the humor in that. So I picked up these 3 papers. These are from Rosie Studios. They are with the, what is the name of the collection? It is Work of Heart. And the reason I picked this is I want to do something with some of these stickers because they're all kind of art related. And that's kind of what I think of our craft as being, as kind of more of art related. And I really love the wonky, when you have a layout that's kind of offset. So I think what I'm going to do is use this as my background, but have this little bit of navy in here. And then what I'm also going to do is use part of that for matting. So let me grab my tape runner here. So if you guys could do me a favor, I'm going to have Nikki's link down below in the description. Make sure that you hop over, show her some love, and if you feel inclined, subscribe. I've watched a few of her videos, and for being new, she's really pretty good and great about explaining in details. And I know starting out is so hard. I mean, I still feel like I'm a newbie compared to some. So, oops, sorry, I'm still under Christmas construction here. So I've got, here's one of my New Year's goals, is getting my desk cleaned up. It's not going to fit in there. Let me go ahead and hand trim it. So whenever I do things that are wonky, I go and I hear it down where I want it, but I don't want to waste the paper. So the first thing I do is I am going to make it so that it is 12 by 12 on top. So I'm cutting away the excess top layer, and I'm using the bottom 12 by 12 sheet as my guideline. So I'm back to being a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Okay, so when you flip it over, I now have my 12 by 12 sheet, but all this underneath is wasted. And you'll know I only adhered the adhesive to 2 sides. So what I am going to do, you can kind of see a little bit of it behind, but I'm just going to run my scissors kind of behind here and loosely follow where I adhered it down. And I don't have to be perfect, and I'm not going to get all of it. I just want to get a hunk of it because, again, it's kind of wasted paper. And, we're all about doing the scraps this month, so I really want to make sure that I'm not leaving anything unwasted. Things cost too much money to waste, in my opinion. So no one's going to see the back. That's covered up. only you and I know what's back there. So now I think what I want to do is just do 2 layers. And the reason I'm doing the red is I do want to pull in some of the red that is in my shirt. So I'm just going to go ahead and matte in the navy blue, and then I'll matte in the red. And we'll see where we can go from there. All right, and now I can bring my trimmer back. And I'm just going to add that to my scrap bin, so you may see these in the next couple videos coming out. All right, and then I'm going to put it on one more mat. And I brought out my jar of Sharpies because what I think I'm going to do is just hand draw and try and do like a sketchy kind of printed writing, hopefully, of like my thoughts. And again, it's just to demonstrate what, I don't know about you guys, but what goes running through your brain of what do I want to do for the following year? What's my goals? And I have a few of them. It's just whether or not I don't want to commit. I have commitment issues because things can change. All right. So this is pretty much the start of my layout. And I think to continue on with that sketchy look, I am going to go ahead and sketch in black. And I'm going to do a double doodly border. And I think I'm going to grab a red Sharpie. And again, give it maybe a dashed line. And kind of add a little bit of pop of red. But again, I'm trying to make it more artsy, if that makes sense, because I'm using this work of art. It's my craft room, and it's all my fun little things that I do to make myself happy in my free time. Through the years, I've done a lot of different hobbies and crafts. I can sew, I've done cross stitch, hook rug, I've done the diamond art, and I don't know, a number of different kind of crafty things. But the one thing I've always stuck with is the scrapbooking. All right, so now because I did that little doodly border, I do have a pop of the red. And so now we're just going to fit these little speech bubbles in around. And I just did these by taking the Sharpie and just doing a little wonky border around them. I thought I had one more. Maybe we'll just pop that like that. Okay, I kind of like that because it's all now kind of geared towards here. And I kind of like that being there. So let me go ahead and glue those down. And like I said, I just want it to kind of represent all the thoughts going through my brain of what I want to do in the coming year. I also wanted to show you, you don't have to spend a lot on embellishments. This was just white paper and doodles and some Sharpies and paper. Now I will bring out, like I said, some stickers, but yeah, the base of it's just pretty much that. Now, the one thing I know I want to try and do is slow down my spending roll. So let's see if we can do a sketchy dollar sign. And I want it to all be kind of doodly. And maybe do a little dash marks. And then we're going to do like a the circle. And again, I want to kind of make it doodly. And go with cross between it, so no spending. Let's see. And then I've got use stash, and let's color that in. And we're just going to go with some bright colors because there's a lot of bright colors in here. I think I'm just going to do little circles. And we'll do a checker pattern. Okay. And underline it. I need to glue this one down here. Oh, ran out of tape. All right, one of my other big goals I do every year, and I have yet to do it, and one of these days I'm going to succeed. So let's go ahead and do this one now. And I want a blue, but I think I need to go more navy-ish. Where do I want to go? I have a light blue. We are going with 300. And 60. Five. And that is how many layouts I want to get done in a year. And I make this goal every year. I've come close a few times, but I haven't succeeded. So this one would be one that I would love to actually succeed at. know this is riveting watching me doodle. All right. I think I'm going to color it in too. So what color? Let's go with the pale pink maybe. Yeah, I like that. Now on this one, I have some of these fun stickers that came with the collection. And let me see if I can fit in the words that I want. And I just wanted to say, have fun. I don't know. I don't think I can get the word have fun all the way in here. So I might have to go with the word fun, and I can handwrite have. So let me grab an F. A U. And an N. And let's see if there's an exclamation point. There isn't, but we are going to make one. I don't want that color. I want the yellow again. And there's a dot here. And then we'll use our black Sharpie to write the word have. And I'll have to glue those down because they're not sticking very well at all. I love the Rosie Studio stuff, but they do have a lower price point, and so their stuff doesn't always stick. But again, it goes back with that saying of you get what you pay for, kind of a theory. So, but then again, you pay a lot for American crafts and they don't stick. And let's see. The last one I'm going to put on here pick my color. Okay. Do I want red again or purple? Let's go with this purple. And we're going to write out the word projects. And then we need another color to write unfinished. We'll go with, we're going with red. There. So these are pretty much my goals I do almost every year. Last year I wasn't doing the spending freeze as much as being more mindful. This year I think it's more of a spending chill, and it's kind of a twofold thing. We had to get a new car, so now I have 2 car payments right now, and that's kind of hurting the pocketbook. So until one of the cars is paid off, we are going to kind of have to modify our spending. All right, so I have my thoughts of what I want to have as my goals. So let's see how we can then embellish. All right, I like this. Do more of what makes you happy. And I'm going to put that up here. And then life is what you create. We can maybe do something down here. Yeah, let's see what else. Kind of looking for some bigger things right now. Limited edition kind of is fun because each year the goal is a limited edition to that year, kind of. And then I like, there's this little heart, but I don't want it as a square. So I'm just going to fussy cut this out. And then maybe I'll put that here with the yes, because that would make me happy if I did that. And let's see. We can do a little scissors next to unfinished projects. This one says good luck. I can put that next to the no spending. And I like this have fun today. I'll put that today, have fun. Put the little art easel up there. All right, I need something down here. And let's just put a few art supplies. So we got some paint. And let's see. Put a little pencil down there. Nope, it won't fit good. All right, I like that little paint palette. And let's see if there's one other thing I can put on there. We'll put a few flowers. I'm just trying to make it a little bit more colorful by adding the flowers, bringing all that in there. And let's see if there's any phrases. I like this, every day you inspire me. And I think part of making your goals is to be inspired. I think no matter what happens, be proud of what you do. And life isn't about perfection. All right, now I want to doodle around those little word phrases and stuff to continue on with that whole doodling look. Where did I put my Sharpie? How can you lose a Sharpie that was just on your desk? Because you put it away. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and doodle these. And I think that'll do it. All right, I'm gonna call this one done. So this is kind of my goals for 2022. I want to do my unfinished projects. I have several albums that are close to being done. I want to stop spending for a little bit and use my stash. I want to make sure I have fun. I would love to do 365 layouts. And I just want to make sure that life isn't about perfection, that I'm proud of all that I do. Every day I'm inspired, and that I do more of what makes me happy. So there you go. Again, make sure that you check out Nikki's channel. I'll have the links down below. I want to thank you guys for supporting me all through 2021. And I look forward to what we can do in 2022. Make sure that you guys make a little scrappy goal of your own and see whether you do, you know, a commitment to it, or you just kind of think about where do you want to go with your craft for the next year. And for me, it's just all about making sure I have fun, making sure I get in my craft room and I engage with others and just be a happy person. So thanks so much for stopping by, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.